So I'm gonna preface this with the fact that we're still experimenting with the new site and sorry, just checking something. I'm gonna preface this with the fact that we are still experimenting with the new site, and second of all, none of these maps belong to me. Um, I got them off of Pinterest because I was scramble doing stuff. Um, so yeah, please don't like get after me. Like if there's something wrong, like, and I need to stop using these maps if you're like one of the creators or something, please just like comment or something, please. I don't want to get taken out like right away. So like, please, for the love of all things, if there is something wrong, just tell me. Like, please don't get up in arms. Um, it was scramble prep. I didn't know where to get maps, so I automatically went to the pictures because it's the one place I knew I could get maps off of. So, so yeah, um, yeah, so yeah, sorry. I don't have my freaking notes. Okay. I Oh, there it is. Jay's flipping insane, guys. Yeah. I will undeafen in a minute so that you can hear everybody else. They're not actually doing anything. Let me go check if. Okay. Yeah, we're good. All right. Whew, I was not prepared for tonight in any way, shape, or form, so ease off on me, please. And I'm gonna undeafen. So now you can hear everybody. And we're live. Okay, I finished my egregiously long intro rant. How is everybody doing?
Okay.
Good.
Alright, that's good. It's good. As I said before, we're missing a lot of people, and nobody has their sheets done!
What do you mean sheets?
I have mine done.
I mean,
See, mine's I'm just finding the picture for mine.
okay.
And yeah, mine's completely done.
No, yeah, sorry, I meant half the group. I should have prefaced that.
I have everything except a picture, because I don't think that's going to happen.
Same.
Generators don't work with this.
No, they really don't.
I
If you
asked
need the
for it.
picture, I still have Barage's art somewhere.
Hand it
It's
over.
back there. It's back there somewhere.
I have it.
Hand it
still.
over.
So,
I told the generator, like, armored paladin-esque character. And
yeah,
it has,
no, I
it even
tried.
has like a robot-looking thing, and it keeps giving me human females.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
See, this is why AI art will never be better than human art. It's useful.
In certain cases, when you
can't-
actually get an AI that responds.
Yeah, you just gotta have a really good AI.
Did you, for the features though, did you have like feminine or did you put masculine or neutral or whatever the heck? I'm gonna pause my TV. It's a bit loud.
We're gonna see how it goes tonight. This could very
Yeah.
well be the second failing of Jay the Aether Dragon. So,
I'm about to die, aren't I?
yeah, I'll get to that whole issue in a minute.
I'll have to sit this one out.
Oh my gosh. Here, let me. Who is echoing? Correction, I thought I had Barage's artwork. I apparently don't.
It's Avo.
Why am I not surprised?
Is it me?
Well, it's either you or it's Snake, and I highly doubt it's Snake.
It's Avo.
Let me check. Well,
Man.
I'm only have one source of audio, which wouldn't make much sense, but who knows?
I don't know. Discord is showing that yours keeps lighting up for the echo, and Snake's
My
isn't.
mic has been off most of the time, so
Yeah, no, Snake's
Yeah,
mic
Yeah, see,
doesn't
mine's
echo.
lighting up even when I'm not talking, so it might be me. I wonder if that's a settings thing.
yeah, you can fix in the settings.
It works fine on my phone. I'm just trying to do things from a lap or computer type thing now. So the settings, I might not have them
Yeah.
quite tuned right now. Who knows?
So, yeah, I gave you guys your lobby to play in.
We were
Do do do.
You have your lobby to play in.
Where?
All the good stuff. I'm doing everything. I have everything I need, right? Pray that this works. Yeah. I had to steal these all from Pinterest, so these may be from random people's Patreons, and I might accidentally be stealing stuff. I don't know. That was my whole intro rant, so
Oh, jeez.
we're gonna hope, and pray some more.
Yeah.
Where do I... Recap time, that's right. Okay, recap. Right, okay. Mystic Twilight Session 2, last time. Essentially, party goes, party ends up in a tavern, for the second time within 2 sessions, whoop-de-doo. And most surprisingly, meet 3 more characters, 2 of which are not here. This is Jay having a mental breakdown on screen. Okay. Yeah. Conflict with elves who walked into the tavern. One elf captain gets blasted into oblivion by the one paladin who isn't actually here tonight. Then, yeah, party goes, talks to the mayor, meets up with, not meets up with, yeah, Avo, you are still echoing.
I am trying.
Yep. I don't remember. I'm dying at the table today, so yeah. We'll see if my audio actually likes me today as well. It broke last stream, so you can't hardly hear me. Anyway, so party ventures into the mountains where something is supposedly preying on travelers. Yeah, they decide to take a rest in a cave. I don't have the map for that. I was already pressed for time. Yeah, anyway. Essentially, things happened. Party members decided to look up when they shouldn't have. And yeah, after an encounter with a draconic creature of some extent, essentially the party is now, most of them are very close to dead. Oh, I forgot to change the stream screen. Hello. Frick my life. Yeah. Most of them are dead or close to dead. And actually the only person, I remembered this after the fact. Uriel, you should not have taken any damage.
Nice.
Because you can't see.
Yeah.
Wait. Wait. Hold up. Chat, give me approximately 10 seconds. Uh-oh. Kyrock, you're gonna end up... okay, so... half the group isn't here. I can't do anything. Let's jump over to that stupid... okay. We got part of group. Can somebody go check the stream, see if this is actually showing up correctly? So... Having a time here, guys. Having a time. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something. I don't know what it is I'm looking for. Okay, there we go. Yeah. What am I... Okay. We're moving from the lobby. And we're gonna grab everybody. Dude, no wait, I can't. I'm having a time, folks. If you can't tell, I having a good day. Not line up exactly with the spacing. Why is that? Hello? Why is the grid weird? Why is the grid weird? Why is the... Frick my life. I'm having a time. I'm sorry. Let me just grid opacity. Can I move where the grid is set? I don't think I can move where the grid is set. Okay, can I move the grid? Can I move it? Can't move it. Having a time. Yeah. So you guys, for those of you who have your tokens set up, what is this? No. Somebody, please, guys, put your...
What do you want us to do?
Can you please...
Token?
Can you please put pictures on your tokens, please?
I have no pictures for them.
There's gonna be one somewhere in the art channel, I guarantee you.
I've been scrolling up forever.
Avo should have... Okay, time out.
Can we just play without pictures anyway?
I mean, we can.
Well, it's gonna be hard to figure out who's who. That's why.
Yeah.
I guess there's that.
Well, as long as somebody says like if there's a circle or square, I'm pretty sure that should be good to clarify,
Oh, well,
right?
Barage's art would be at like the very top of the art column. Frick my life.
Yeah, I've been scrolling up for a long time now.
Avo, do you? Unless I have it on my phone, I doubt. But okay, I get it. Phone. But yeah, like unless Avo has it on his phone, or I have it on my phone somewhere, which I don't think so.
I feel like somebody sent it to me once, but I'm not sure.
I don't know.
My roll perception
What?
for the thing is like all over the map. My roll perception.
Oh, yeah. Hold up. Give me a minute. We're paused right now until we can hopefully
Well,
find what we're
Jay,
looking.
we have a circle and a square. Otherwise, the three of us have actual pictures.
Okay. Okay. What the? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. That is Kyrock. Who's the square and who's the circle?
I believe I am the square.
Okay, square.
Oh, crap.
Why do we have a 5th token then? There's only 4 players here right now.
Oh, cool.
Who's the 5th token?
No one.
Okay. Let's try this again. So after the... Oh, that's not the right thing. After the creature, seemingly vanished, you guys, looking around in your group, 3 of you are missing.
Well, that's not good.
Yes, 3 of... Yeah, so essentially, blah, 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 blah. The 2 of the party mates from last game, Ayla and Cerulean, have kind of just vanished into thin air, and Abram along with them, leaving the 2 of you, or the 4 of you, kind of without, on your own, essentially. And... oh my gosh. And... bleh, sorry. So, for those of you who, you know, survived being dunked on by the creature, essentially, Barrage, you're pretty much, like, fried at the seams, but you're still alive. Kyrock, you are down.
It's only a flesh wound.
It's a scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
1
then
HP. I'm still good.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Kyrock is on the ground, passed out. Now, something about my campaigns, you guys are free to move your tokens however you, want to, unless it's combat, okay? So, blah, wahoo!
Oh.
I said move, not size.
I'm simply moving outward in all directions.
No, no. Get back in your box, Barrage. So I'm not like Salem where I will move the tokens for you. I think you guys should be able to do whatever. But yeah, you guys will notice one thing. Kyrock seems like you hear a solid thud, and looking down, Kyrock is pretty much passed out.
Oh.
I need a death saving throw from Kyrock, please.
Wait, I might be able to help here.
I mean, you can use your lay on hands. I'm not gonna stop you. Like,
What do I have to do? What is it?
He gets a bonus of 3 to his saving throws also.
okay.
No, I have my death saving throw.
It's. I don't know if it. I don't remember if it's a flat D10 or if it's a D10 plus Constitution, but just roll, please.
If I have something that adds to it, I want that add, bro.
If there's something that's added to it, we'll add it afterwards. Just
Alright.
go.
Which one?
Death save, D20.
Oh, D20? You said D10. What the frick?
D-
I got an 11.
Okay, you're safe. Guys, this is your opportunity to heal Kyrock if you wish.
Yeah.
If
Does
you
anybody here aside from me also have healing abilities?
No, your other
Oh.
2 healers are, or at least your other 2 main healers are out.
Okay.
I mean,
I
unless
apologize. It's probably gonna be pretty loud. I leave my mic up, so I'm gonna close it a lot.
Okay. You have lay on hands. I know. I don't know if the monk.
I am going to divide it into. Kyrock will get 25 HP, and I will get 25 HP.
Okay. Kyrock, you have been restored to about half your health. So,
Wait, that's half his health?
yeah, Kyrock only has 43, I think.
Oh, wow. I guess I just have a lot of health.
I mean, I'll go check it again later, but yeah, essentially, Kyrock, you wake up gasping. As you guys find yourselves in a kind of mist-enshrouded section of forest.
Oh, wait, so is the creature gone then? Do we now have to fight it?
It's nowhere to be found. And neither are 3 of your party mates.
What?
Well, I can just pick up my guy and move anywhere.
Yeah, I wouldn't... yeah, and I will reveal what you see as you go.
Because I can only see about an eighth of the map.
Yeah, that's intentional.
So if I move somewhere, does that mean...
Yes, if you move, I will unveil certain sections.
Okay then, I'll move forward a little bit.
Okay. As you guys move forward, kind of hear off to the side of the road, this voice like, you know, it's dangerous to be walking out here in the dark, friend. And
I'll just get a look up with like his jaw falling off. He's like, yeah, I realized.
And a small fire will appear as you see a man kind of leaning up against a tree, the side of a road, with kind of a oversized leather coat and a cowboy hat. Barrage, you are standing in a tree right now.
Yep.
Sorry, let me light up what the.
Don't mind me. I'm becoming wood.
But essentially, you see this kind of cowboy-esque character holding what appears to be a ball of flame in his hand. Kyrak and Arturus, you have both been left behind. Looks he was like, well, seems you guys had a run-in with the beast. Hello?
Yes, we did.
What?
Oh,
You
Barry's
cut off.
mute.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. He pretty much stated that you guys had a run-in with the creature.
Oh.
It is got like and it looks at you as like, you mind telling me what few people such as yourselves are doing all the way up here this far after dark?
Weren't we looking for something? Like out of character? Or some creature, whatever.
What you guys, the information you guys were given was that there is a creature or something in the mountains that has been preying upon passing travelers.
Okay. We're looking for the beast. I think it found us first, though.
Oh, man, you really don't know how this works, do you?
I mean-
You don't find the beast. The beast
It finds
finds you.
That's what I just said.
Yep. No, and at least from what I've observed, it won't harm you as long as you either don't look at it or you don't, try and kill it, all things considered.
I don't think we did either of those things.
You... Okay,
We intended to do those things, but we did not have time to.
yeah, I will, for the party's information, Cerulean did attack the creature, and someone did actually look directly at it, so...
Oh.
Aw.
looks at you, he's like, you look pretty beat up. Did I cut out?
Yes.
Oh, for the... I cut out again, didn't I?
I don't know if it's just me, but I don't know. My speaker is being crappy right now. I may have to switch it or leave and rejoin.
Do what you need to.
Hold on 1 second.
My microphone is sitting right by my head right now in hopes to mitigate the audio issues. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna, after this, if it doesn't fix, I'm gonna probably end up beating my head into a freaking wall.
I believe it should work, but I'm unsure.
Oh, now I forgot what I said.
Sorry.
It's good. Bleh. But he just kind of looks at you and is like, do you have names?
Do you?
Name's Cade. At your service. tips his hat.
Oh no, it's a cowboy.
And he looks at you guys like, yeah, I'm also a mercenary. Technically part of a group of mercenaries, though those two are further up the trail. So,
Why are you guys out here?
hard to say. Well, not hard to say. We know what we're supposed to be doing, but the boss doesn't actually always follow the contract, so to speak. Essentially, we were called up here to either deal with the elves, or much like I assume you guys have been called to do, find out what's causing all the border issues. That being said, the boss thinks it more prudent to just, no offense to you, ma'am, kill any of the tree huggers that he comes across. So, as much as personally, I don't think it's right.
Is that why you're not with them?
Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm still with them. I just tag along behind in case, well, I'm supposed to be watching our backs, essentially. You two out here alone, or?
Where are the other two?
They're still back.
Yep. 25 feet away.
Yep.
Why
Is
don't
there a way where I can
I feel
grab
like-
someone's token and drag it over here?
I can move them if they want me to.
Arcturus is done enough, or like standing around? So I feel like he can. Can he just walk over?
You can walk over. I don't care. You guys are free to move your tokens wherever. And he looks down the path. It's like, well, look who decided to show up. I assume these are your friends?
Yep. We'll go with that.
Well, welcome you two.
Hello.
Hello indeed. Well, seems like you actually is gonna look to Yuri on Barrage. It's like, hey, first of all, you didn't answer my question. Second of all, at least you're not out here alone. I wouldn't. Well, let's just say I don't think two travelers on their own are gonna survive up here, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we were aware that something like this could happen. We just didn't really know what to do about it.
Didn't know. Well, that's fair when you're dealing with the dragons and, by extent, the primordials themselves. Things tend to get a little hairy. Now, personally, I think it's common courtesy to introduce yourselves when you speak to someone, but you know, I'm from the Eastern lands. We don't. I don't know if it's the same here. You guys have names, or am I gonna have to start assigning you nicknames?
Nicknames.
Yes, I have a name.
And your names are?
Oh, my name is Arcturus.
And the rest of you?
Oh,
And
I want a
Barrage.
nickname. I want a nickname.
Right, right.
Over here.
Sure. Jiminy Christmas, kids these days. Yeah, alright. I deal with that when I get to it. And he's gonna look to Barrage, and Kyrok's like, and you two?
Sorry, I could not hear over the noises. What?
You got a name?
I am Barrage.
Barrage. Heh. Fitting for one of the machine folk. And, you little bird? Kyrok. Barry, you are muted.
Barry!
Character can't talk, remember?
Yeah, I lifted that.
No, that was last game, bro. You looked at that last game.
Oh my gosh. You're fine to speak as you wish.
Kyrok.
Well, Mr. Kyrok, I'm gonna roll something really quickly.
Booga booga.
And he's gonna look at Kyrok before, like, chuckling a bit. He's like, well, if it isn't Death's Raven himself. Surprised to see you out here.
Kyrok, he's talking to you.
I'm literally talking to you.
I can't hear you, Barry.
Fighters.
Barry?
Bro, am I talking too quiet?
Yeah.
I think
Now
so.
I can hear you.
Well, I don't remember what he said now.
Well, if it isn't Death's Raven.
Yeah, it's like, if it isn't Death's Raven himself, didn't expect to see you here.
I don't expect to see a lot of people in different places, do you?
Good point. No, I just thought you'd be, well, roaming the capital or nearby cities. You know, not out in the woods.
People go where they please, and they have their different places where they like to be.
That's fair. That's fair. So, what brings... Well, no, I know what brings y'all up here. You guys know where you're headed? Or what you're looking for?
Medical attention.
I don't think you'll find any of that out here.
Just need to rest enough times.
Mate, resting out here, big mistake. Well, not necessarily, but it can be precarious. If that beastie don't get you, the wolves will. Vice versa. That or you run into some elf patrol and they decide to put you to the sword before they've even met you.
Raven.
That would be their last mistake.
Like you. Nah, it's... I mean, do you even know what you're looking for? Though? I mean, aside
Not
from
really.
medical attention. You aren't gonna find much of that out here.
Whatever the beast is supposed to be. I didn't get a good look at it before it hit me.
Oh, it didn't hit you, judging by those wounds. And he's gonna kind of gesture to you guys a little bit. No, you looked into its eyes, didn't you?
I saw its eye. I
Exactly.
don't think I ever looked directly at it. If
Yeah.
anything, it looked at me.
Well, truth be told, if you see its eye and the eye starts glowing, well, not much fate can do to save you. Being honest, I'm surprised you're even alive. No. That, my friend, was a fear dragon.
Ah. So is that the beast that's up here? That I'm supposed to be looking for?
I don't know if it's the specific one you're looking for, but it's definitely the biggest thing within any number of miles.
It's probably what's been causing you the trouble then.
Probably. But, well, honestly speaking, I don't even really know why it's causing so much trouble. I mean, I doubt you know either. But
It's been causing border tension. It's giving the elves an excuse to come into our territory.
yeah, you're probably right. Oh well, dang pointy ears can't hold anything worth. Well, they can't leave anybody else alone. If you know what I mean. No offense to you, ma'am. I'm talking about the nation next door. But no, our next door neighbors don't exactly like to leave us alone. They keep trying to pry into things that they shouldn't be prying into. If we got a dragon in our territory, it's our business. Don't see what they need to be doing about it.
Is this our territory? I thought this was theirs now.
Nope, we're still in our territory.
Why
Unfortunately,
the heck are elf patrols out here?
beats me. They, don't seem to understand border politics. If you want to join me, my group and I know of we know of one of their encampments up a little ways. Could very easily. Oh, the height. You're jeez. Not giving me time to. Giving me time to undo the fog. I wouldn't wander too far. But yeah, we think we might know where we can find one of their encampments. Not really sure, but or we know where to find the thing's den, or at least hopefully what its den is. But all depends. Personally, I'm willing to go blow up their caravan. Cause me
So much. But we do have an elf in our group, so
Oh no.
Could I blend in
Blend in?
with the other elves? Like, you know, kind of eavesdrop on them?
I mean,
the spy.
I'm fairly
the
certain you
side.
could, but they
Won't be able to
have,
see anything, but my hearing's good.
from what I know, they are fairly. Each of them has a symbol on their person. One that's an identifier. You won't be getting into their camp without one of those.
Or will I?
Up to you, miss.
I mean, we could also just use bombs, but
I like your thinking. No, personally, I think the boss's little guerrilla mission here, and picking them off one by one, I think it's a bunch of hocus pocus. Could go up in there, start blasting. We got the power to, and I reckon you guys are fairly powerful as well, seeing as y'all survived.
Barely.
Yeah. Decently.
I don't think I'm in any condition to fight right now, but
I
I mean, I'm
mean,
still doing fine.
we could help you. If you join up with us, we can offer some security throughout the night.
I'm down. Half of our party disappeared, so
Yeah.
Ooh,
I think we need some help.
that's a nasty thought. Alright. Follow me, ladies and gentlemen. I will show you to... Jeez, yo, relax!
I moved a while ago.
I'm more focused on the dialogue than I am on, like, what's happening. Follow me, ladies and gentlemen. He kind of walks up to a stand of trees. And I was like, hey guys, I'm back. Brought a few people you might want to see. And you kind of hear a rasping voice as something appears from shadows, like, what do you want, Cade? Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure I just stated what I wanted. Yes, well. We told you we don't have time for this. Uh-huh. And what have we done the past 24 hours? Sit here and do nothing. Anyway, I brought visitors. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dukan. And
Hi.
hello, Metal One. And Gabe kind of was like, yeah, he's not the most social person out there. Not really sure you can call him a person. Personally, acts more like a ghost than anything. Not really a ghost, but you know, shut up, rat. Anyway, he's a swordsman in our group, and a darn good one too. Scary with that sword. Anyway, boss! And you see another man, kind of a hooded figure with a red cloak and coat. His face shrouded by a large hood and two glowing red eyes peeking out from under said hood. Cade. This is the boss himself, Morphos. The guy's an S-tier bounty hunter. Yes, I thought that was apparent. And, who are all of you?
Also bounty hunters.
In sorts, yeah.
More
I guess right now we're
mercenaries?
beast hunters, but
Well, it seems we're not the only one who's caught this beast's trail. So, who are you all? My
Somebody
Uh,
you
I
Oh, Salem!
Does anyone see?
Oh my gosh.
I just got here.
Hi!
Hi.
Wow, okay.
I'm like logging into everything right now. I just
Okay.
Can I get a quick recap of what's happened this session?
Not much so far. You guys,
Oh,
everybody's kind of just been wandering along this fog-ridden trail.
and what has
They've been
my in-character excuse been for like being gone?
You disappeared into the mist. And
Oh,
if you get your, if I can get your token really quickly, I can.
no clipped into the back rooms.
Yeah, I have to finish setting that up. I'm so sorry. I promise I'm on top of life.
No, it's
Only-
good. It's good. I'm more forgiving for you than everybody else. I warned like 3 hours in advance.
Hey, I did it.
I was like,
No, I know. I know. Those of you who did it, thank you.
I was so prepared to do it, and I'm gonna do it this week. I couldn't do it this week because finals week. Yay!
Yeah.
Oh,
Finals week is next week.
Yeah, but like, you have to prep for
Final
finals week.
project.
Yeah.
What do you?
I had my finals before break. Now I'm in my second semester. Ugh.
Wait, okay, apparently I don't know my password anymore. Oops. This is fine.
Oh, come down. You're fine, friend.
Anyway, back to everything.
Yeah.
Morphos kind of looks to everyone. It's like, yes, you are. It's good to see other mercenaries, but frankly, I don't know who you are and what master you serve. So, if you might identify yourselves.
People.
Talking to the party.
I am Arturus, and these are my friends. I assume you want us to introduce ourselves.
Yes, that would be very beneficial to all of us. Yeah.
I am young.
Just from over at the trees. Hi, I'm Yuri!
Exactly that.
There's no need to shout. If you just stayed over here, it would be much easier on all of us.
Well, I don't know who I'm exploring right now as much as I can.
Oh my gosh.
Cult person, we love it. It's iconic.
How old is my character? Wait.
I had to second guess myself on the age.
Yes, well, we know that the bird is Death's Raven. It's hard to hide an identity like that when you've worked with assassins for so long. Oh, and don't worry, if you're thinking that everybody knows, you're just talking to high-rank individuals. Most normal people wouldn't realize it. And, Machine, you are?
I am Barrage.
Sentient machine or a servant to one of these people?
I am a sentient machine.
Okay. So, I assume to some extent you guys are missing a member of your group.
Yeah, one or two.
Maybe more.
Should really learn to be more careful.
I was not told that what we were going after was a fear dragon. Just that there was a beast causing problems.
Yes, well, the beast causing problems either could also, well, take it with a grain of salt or not, could be referring to our neighbors, which have continuously crossed our borders. But
I believe they are problems also.
oh, they're more than problems, friend. Looking for any excuse to fight, pillage, and destroy.
Woo, arson.
I mean, they're the ones who live in a forest, so.
If it wasn't considered a war crime, you can bet I would have burned the entire kingdom of theirs down by now.
Let's not.
But I'd rather not spark a mass-scale war. So, That's why we don't. Either way, I can settle for getting rid of one of their encampments. Out here. Anyway. Yes, well... You really shouldn't lose members of your party. Don't want strangers picking up strays, now do you? And... Ayla, you kind of... sorry, let me...
I get to do things, yay!
1 second, but you're supposed to go.
You're just gonna walk in, you know.
I'm like,
You're kind of
happily bored.
back in the campsite that these two were, like, had. Why is your token so big?
Because, oh, I thought you were talking about mine for a second. I was
No.
like, it's not that big.
Went to chug around.
Look at how pretty she looks. I love how the picture lined up.
Yeah. Like, yes, alright. Ayla, your friends have returned for you.
I don't recall ever giving out my name to strangers. What?
You've
Okay.
been with these guys for like a few hours or
sure,
so.
I have
Because,
talked to them at
yeah,
some point.
everyone
Okay.
else has been knocked out for the better part of 3 hours.
Love that context. Beautiful. Oh, so they're alive. They didn't do anything that got themselves killed.
Oh, they almost got themselves killed.
Uh,
But
I mean, I
that
was
sounds
fine.
like Arcturus. Were you really fine, Arcturus?
Yeah, I'm barely damaged.
you need to move out. You're free to move your token how you will. I don't move tokens for people.
Okay.
Unless it's in combat, then you only move when I say you move. So you're free to move how you wish.
Cool. So, trying to figure out who's. Okay, hold on. I'm looking at character images now. What is that?
Barrage is the one that doesn't have a picture.
I assumed as much. Okay.
Yes. It's
Barrage
not
has
letting
no
me upload
picture.
the art.
There's.
Barrage has art. I know he has art.
It's linked in the Discord.
Yes.
Yeah.
I found
Oh my-
it, but the website is not accepting it. I'm trying to
Are
work
you like
it now.
dragging it? Hold on. Mike like
Try
quest
dragging
portal,
it.
Like, cause if you like if you like click on the image on Discord on your PC and you can like click and drag upload. That's what I did for.
That's what
all of my
I tried that. Nothing's happened. It wants me to upload a download from my computer, but my computer does not want to let me download stuff from Discord for whatever
And-
reason.
Cerulean. Okay,
So I'm working around that right now.
that's okay. That's
Hold
easy.
on.
Okay. So everyone has character art besides Barrage. Cool.
Yeah.
I just wanted. There's like 2 bird-looking creatures. I can't tell from how my computer's set up. So I was like, which one's Skyrock? Okay, now I
Two?
know. We're good.
Two bird looking. Oh, sorry.
There's like I can't again. It's like really zoomed out. So there's one that just looks like it would be Kyrock, but it isn't. Now that I've
Oh,
zoomed
no,
in
my
on.
bad, my bad.
Okay, we're good. Okay. She's. You know what? She's gonna chill where she's at. I don't need to move her right now. She's fine there.
Good
Well.
evening.
Oh yeah.
Come
I
on,
don't like the
y'all.
way you said that.
Y'all look like you've been through the ringer. Come on. Just take you. We can protect you for the night. Can't say much about in the morning, but well,
Oh right, I'm a doctor. Does anyone need healing?
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
opening to a rest right now. Is what I'm doing.
Sleep.
Long rest?
Sleep
Yep,
in the tree.
Okay.
and
Hopefully I can repair myself overnight.
yep. Gonna.
The magical world of Dungeons and Dragons, you can sleep everything off, quite literally.
Quite literally.
Yep.
Poisoned? Doesn't matter. Sleep.
Sleep.
There we go.
Basically the pokey center of D&D.
Pretty much.
And they kind of invite you all into their camp a little bit. And I don't have like a drawing tool, so I can't really put a fire down. So we will say there is a fire in the middle somewhere. Oh, I'm gonna. Since nobody else is moving. Hello? Who is the blank
Sorry.
token?
Not me.
Who's the blank circle? Oh.
Could that be Cerulean?
Is this?
Because Cerulean doesn't have an image either.
I don't see their player in the thing.
Well, someone else might have placed it down on the accident. Okay, is Barrage the square with no picture or the circle with no picture?
I am
Barrage.
square.
Barrage is the
Okay.
square.
You
Squares
can
is
just
better.
get rid of the rando token.
Yeah.
It's your turn. Oh, yeah.
Who's messing with my game? Please don't. Please don't. Whoever's messing with my game, please don't. But you guys kind of move by the fire with the kind of trio of mercenaries standing guard. It's like, you are free to either speak with each other, any of them. I am gonna open this to whatever.
I'm gonna just sit down and start fixing myself now.
Okay.
Something Alette has never once considered. Does magic work on the Warforged?
Sorry, what?
Like magical healing? Because he's... Or would an artificer be better to heal a Warforged?
I've been thinking about that for the past few weeks.
He's technically a sentient being, so I'm gonna rule that, like, for the sake of my sanity, healing magic is known to work on all creatures except for undead and non-sentient machines.
But at current moment, my character doesn't understand this concept, so that's what
Yeah.
she's going to be contemplating as she stares intensely at the Warforged.
I'm like a human. I can just put my arms back on.
So if you really wanted to, could you, like, disassemble and reassemble yourself in fun ways? Like, you could have arms for legs and legs for arms?
And I guess no real reason to do that.
Well, I never said there was a rhyme or a reason. I was just curious if it was possible.
I guess there's nothing that says I can't.
The more information you have.
Uriel or Arturus, Uriel, Arturus, Kyrock, are you guys going to do? You guys gonna talk to party members, talk to each other? Talk to NPCs. Where are you going? Uriel, where are you going? I need to know. Uriel, please. You're muted.
Right there, that's it. I'm just standing right there.
Why though? Are you? Did you just like sleepwalk out? Is that your excuse?
We'll go with that.
She doesn't want to be bothered.
I'm being a loner, you know.
Hey, and Kizmo is like, well, that's not. I'll go watch her.
No.
Make sure she doesn't. Are you trying to do something specific? Like
No, I'm saying no to say no.
like if you're doing something specific, like something that your character is doing privately, like please tell me. Like I'm okay doing like player like cutscenes. It's fine.
No, I seriously just moved Uriel out there just cause.
Excuse me. Short rest or long rest, guys?
Long
please.
rest, 100%.
All right.
Long rest.
Are any of you choosing to interact with any of the NPCs? They have the potential to have information on your current topic or on other potential topics.
To be honest, I don't even know what the current topic is.
They were essentially trying to, like, you guys have essentially been looking for whatever's been causing border tension. And, as well as, and so what you have information on so far is that the elves have been crossing the border regularly without express permission and doing, like, random things. They're causing problems, and you know that there is a creature in the mountains that is targeting travelers and elves.
I will ask the NPC leader, whatever, more about the fear dragon.
You're a paladin. You know about the primordials, yes?
Yes, I do. It's like my favorite subject.
Yeah, well, the dragons are the supposed direct spawn, aside from the spirits, of course, of the primordials themselves. So, there's that much. But, for second things, fear dragons are one of the rarer breeds. And, well, let's just say they're one of the more dangerous kinds, from what I know. They are, well...
Maybe reasoned with at all?
Dragons can be reasoned with, so long as either you or they can speak a shared language. And, well, most times they aren't hostile unless, well, unless they've been provoked in some way, shape, or form.
So, we can talk with it. It's a lot. Does anybody here know Draconic?
Actually.
What?
I know Draconic.
Okay. You could speak with it.
I can speak to the dragon.
Maybe we can just tell it to stop killing. Except the elves, it can kill those, but stop killing travelers.
I would just kindly request it stop killing in general. That would be nice.
Yeah. What?
Give my primordial less work. Maybe he'll be in a better mood the next time I bring him tea.
Which primordial do you serve?
Oh. I might be a doctor, but I'm not a doctor who serves under life, I'll tell you that much.
You serve death?
I do. It's a great conversation when people ask me.
I see nothing wrong with it. People serve...
The average person isn't very trusting of a doctor when they explain that they serve the primordial of death.
Well,
if you know more about death, does that mean you know more about how to stop it?
I wouldn't say I could prevent everyone from dying, but I understand more of how passing over works.
Well, interesting to meet another who at least shares partial ties with the beings I'm connected to.
Partial ties.
Are you a cleric also?
Not a cleric, just someone who got trapped on the bad side of multiple of our pantheon, as well as someone who draws from the same ones. I guess essentially well, speaking truthfully, I'm technically a demigod in some way, shape, or form.
It's not useful.
But that's
Does
all.
that mean you could kill the dragon?
I don't pretend to be stronger than something spawned from the lineage of deities, but I do have some power, anyway.
That's good. That's good.
But, well, let's say I'm less inclined to go attack a dragon. My personal, well, my personal stint doesn't really matter.
Okay.
But, yeah. In regards to your actual question, fear dragons, again, well, most dragons in general, notice I say most, don't usually attack unless provoked. So
let's find out what's provoking it. Maybe we can get it to stop.
yeah.
Well, it all depends on how drastic the provoking is. If it is something like the existence of travelers provoke the dragon, we can't stop that.
Well, that's when we have to pull a mankind and remove it from its habitat.
I would advise against
Remove
that.
it or murder it.
Whichever way you prefer.
Fair enough.
You speak as experienced warriors. Well, I guess truly the option is up to you what you wish to do. We got wind of an encampment further up the road. They belong to the Order of the Golden Tree. Which,
Do they have anything useful?
part of me wonders if they're the ones provoking the thing.
Maybe this whole spy thing could be useful.
Spy?
We have an
Yeah.
elf in our party.
Yes, it could be useful.
You have 3.
We have
There are
3.
many elves.
None of
Who all
which
is an elf?
Arcturus is an elf. And
That's
Aelin is
right,
an
you
elf.
are. All elves.
Yeah,
There are many
pretty
of
much.
us.
Okay, yeah.
I'm slightly different.
He's a
for
special
an
kind
elf.
of elf.
Yeah, just a, I don't know.
You're a special kind of elf, Arturs. That's
Yeah.
what you are.
You are the special.
My kind's not really from this dimension, so I wouldn't expect you to see a lot of my kind here.
Dependent upon which type of elf you ask, other elves are not considered elves.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
elves seem like the kind that would be pretty racist, so.
You know, speaking of that, that was also the vibe I was getting.
So maybe it'd be best if you did not go with them.
Maybe, yeah. Except, I don't know. I'm pretty stealthy. I could
Unless you
probably
want
just
to.
hide in the background. Probably
I
not
cannot
talk
do
to people.
stealth.
I agree. I'd agree that I probably shouldn't talk to people. It wouldn't be worth it.
You're the kind of person that they would say, "Oh, that is a strange heathen that's wandered into our general vicinity. We must be on the other side of the road now."
Precisely.
Must admit your kind have strange ways. But
I think saying our kind in general is not very, very helpful because every type of elf has a different culture.
yes, that is what I mean. But I'm more speaking of how your cultures interact.
True, but also doesn't the human race also experience these type of problems between the various types?
Yeah, types among humans are different than types among elves. Humans, well, skin color is really one of the few crucial variations. But unlike elves, which you all seem to change based on, I do not know whether it be habitat or simple division, but, well, there are high elves, the wood elves, the drow, who live beneath our feet. There are, of course, the Eldrin, the Pallid, and the Shadar Kai, who live in the realm of shadows. And, of course, there's the Sea Elves, who no one ever really talks to them because no one ever really knows where they are. Your kind war with each other. Simply because, well, I shouldn't say simply. You serve
Coming
different...
from the perspective of a high elf who came from a small village of nothing but high elves, we don't like to... Many elves, specifically a lot of high elves, believe they're above all elves. Except for the primordials and the higher beings, of course. But when it comes to dwarves, drow, wood elves, the who's-its and the what's-its,
Out of character, how many human wars have there been in the past? I don't know.
Quite a few.
Recently, quite a few.
Not
Like
recent.
human on human?
Recently, it's been about 100 or so years of peace. In a relatively war-ridden age.
Okay, so
Dang.
recent
I've only
enough
been
that
one.
people would still know about, like, hey, the humans have definitely had wars with each other.
Well, I would say the kingdoms in general. Excuse me, seeing as most kingdoms are not divided by simple race anymore.
True.
kingdoms may be more unified between the races, but there are still areas within each kingdom where you would find one and only one race.
Fair enough. Well,
We should probably stop this I don't know, race theory talk. It's not doing
Yeah.
much help.
It's probably going to lead to some suspicious topics.
you
So,
don't know half of what
I suggest
suspicious topics mean.
I would suggest we finish taking our rest and then, I don't know, carry out whatever plan we have prepped.
Very well. We will watch the night. Sleep.
Okay. Archer's is gonna, I don't know, sit on a tree branch or something in like trance.
Okay. What the... Hey, look away from this map for 10 seconds. Side note before you finish, you're gonna hear somewhere down the road from Kate is like, y'all might wanna watch your friend. She seems to be prone to sleepwalking. And she's moving a
She'll
lot
be
faster than I can
fine.
keep up with. And also, the wolves. You don't
I
leave
mean-
people out here because of wolves. Yes,
I
Cade,
do have
we
a
know.
solution.
Question: is she in the tree? Because if she's in the tree, then there's like no real chance of there being wolves.
That's Yurio's decision, not mine.
Nessa, is your
Um,
being in the tree?
I am in the tree.
Alright.
If we're so worried about them being in the sprints
In
to
the
read character
tree.
pronouns, because I don't know them. Okay. Anyways, if we're so worried about her being in the trees, I could always just solidify her in one spot.
No!
Unnecessary. Cade
I
can
can
watch
take
her.
walks. I don't need sleep.
Cade can
I
watch
only
her.
need to meditate
I'll make
for
sure
4
people
hours.
don't die.
It was simply an offer to cast hold person so she doesn't fall out of a tree and break something.
Alright. Everyone, you may take a long rest.
It's just a
Yeah,
blind
4
person.
hours. Jay!
Yo.
Or like, since she's an elf and she doesn't sleep but she trances, can her trances just be her throwing tea at the primordial of death? Please. Please. Please.
Do you want to do
Well,
a small
I-
cutscene?
Please.
Alright, I'm gonna take y'all over here.
Oh, there's a scene? Whoa!
Trees. It's a
That's
thing. Or
so
squid.
cool. Is that, oh,
Dope.
I'm huge!
Okay. Yeah, these maps are all very different sizes, and I can't, like, change that.
That's a problem you're gonna occur, so I would kind of pre-space them off to the end somewhere where we can't see.
Oh my gosh, bro. Let me just
I'm so...
scale down the square size.
Mole.
Nope. We're just gonna leave that there. But yeah, you appear in kind of this, ethereal-looking forest, standing on a ledge, and, you kind of, you know this is kind of like the astral plane / primordial plane, where most of them kind of the home world of the primordials, essentially. So, I don't have tokens for Death or any of his heads. I'm sorry. Gonna have to go without.
We'll get some eventually.
Yeah. There's a lot of tokens that I will get eventually. Oh, actually, I could just use a blank. I can just use a blank token. Hold up. Yeah, we'll just use this blank token of Musty's character.
Oh, he's huge! Oh,
Big boy.
big man.
You actually, what we're gonna do something entirely different. You see, like, kind of appear,
Oh, he's tiny.
you hear footsteps before, walking up behind you. You see, like, this skeleton dragonborn with 3 heads, dressed in, like, these very... It's almost like a mix of robes and armor. It looks like it was, like... The man is like, "You wished to speak?"
I always wish to speak, but half the time you either tell me no, or you don't even let me finish my sentence and you walk away.
Left head. Well, to be fair, hush. Middle head just shuts up the left hand. It's like, well, what is it you wish to discuss?
I had something to give you.
Hmm?
She's gonna dig around in this little pouch she has and pull out a smaller pouch. Ooh, pouch inside a pouch. Pouchception, bro. And she's gonna offer it out to, you know, her primordial and be like, I brought you a new kind of tea I thought you might enjoy.
Opens it, the right head takes a sniff, is like, this should be good.
Oh my god, I wasn't told to just go away? Progress! Love it.
The left and right heads, I don't have names for them yet, I'm working on it. These two are feeling in a particularly generous mood today. Personally, I don't care much. If it was up to me, which it's not always, I
Well,
would
you
answer more
never
of your-
care. Every time I come here to ask you a question or I try to get a hold of you, you are the one that tells me to shut up and walk away.
You do realize I'm a lot busier than most other primordials?
Oh no, the primordial of death? Busy? Who could have guessed?
Raises a skeleton eyebrow. Dear
Sarcasm.
Lord. Does anybody ever
You?
remind me why I decided? No.
You know, I would like to know that too. And you won't tell me your reason behind it either. We're on year 4 or 5 of me asking you now, and you still don't give me answers. It's very rude.
Something you will have to learn for yourself. Though, well, let us just say the others believe you aren't ready to know the reason yet.
Why? I worked hard. I fought a wyvern. I've done this. I'm suffering the effects of your magic you gifted to me. Why don't I get to know yet?
Aether does not believe you are ready.
Okay, you know what? Aether is a personality. And since when do you listen to Aether? Half the time you go against his wishes anyways.
That is fair, but it's one of the times I do agree with him.
You know what? I'm insulted. Maybe I should stop bringing you new kinds of tea to try.
I went against his wishes bringing you into my fold of clerics anyway.
Well, it's almost as if my family has been generations upon generations upon generations upon generations of life domain clerics.
And
The life
there's-
wasn't happy either that day. I remember Father telling me a very stern message from them.
Who wasn't happy? Sorry, question. Who wasn't happy?
Life was not very happy that I was not a part of their domain.
Well,
I do recall this.
Dark. The half of the pantheon I serve under, does demand things occasionally. Your family has defied them for an excruciatingly long time, and there are some who wish to spit in the eyes of life.
You know, you give me answers, and with those answers I get more questions. This is kind of a turnaround route from just being straightforward. I just don't get to know anything. I'm gonna be sat in the dark forever and ever.
Not
This is very
forever.
rude. I'm 186 years old. How long do I have to wait? I don't live forever like you do.
Patience will reward you. But aside from that topic, is there anything else you wished to speak about? We seem to have
Just-
this argument every time we speak.
Well, it's my favorite kind of argument to have. But there's also this dragon that's been causing problems. Would you know anything about that? That I haven't already gathered on my own.
Fear has let them get out of hand again, I see.
They're giving you lots of work, I've heard.
Yes, and well, I don't blame it, but well, I would request you be more specific on what you wish to know. There are any number of things I could tell you.
It possibly, so I don't have to go talk to it and ask it myself. Why is it having some temper tantrum fit of murder?
Well, my sight into your world is perhaps weaker than others, but from what I understand, I believe the elves, the elves of the Golden Forest, a people which your family is related to, may I remind? I believe they have done something. Or have tried to do something. Dragons are very, I don't say territorial, but their dens...
Particular about their things.
Yes, they're very particular about not only their things, but how they are treated. And fear dragons nonetheless are prideful creatures. So,
Well,
I
joyous me. I'm still gonna have to ask it anyways for the details.
I wasn't done speaking.
Oh, there's more?
Yes. You children are always so quick to get to the point. Yes, well, I suspect they would have either done something to damage its pride, or they have invaded its den in some way. And if they have invaded its den, then they'd best hope that I have mercy, because that thing certainly won't.
You have mercy?
Unlike these two numbskulls here, he's gonna, like, bop the left and right heads. There is a merciful aspect to death.
But you're the reason I can't feel my fingertips anymore.
I forget that you bear the consequences harsher than most.
My fingers are purple.
And that will only continue to spread.
Are you... Maybe I should just stop casting those spells.
Or maybe you should accept who you are.
Let's see, I've been working with you since I was 64, 65. I'm now 186, so it's at least been over 100 years. And I have yet to accept this fact in its entirely yet.
Someday. He's gonna kind of turn around and is like, and thank you for the tea. Also, tell the bird I said hi.
I knew it was him.
Yes, it is him. And well, then he's gonna pause, like, as he reaches the edge of the astral forest behind you. It's like, fate is stirring again, Daylet. And I fear that, well, you may have gotten yourself caught in it. And he's gonna walk out and vanish.
Well, that's problematic for me. I go back. I guess my 4 hours are up. Yeah.
And we're back.
I love their dynamic so much.
Yep.
It makes me giggle.
And it is... I'm gonna leave it on this... Wait, hold on. Morning.
Whoa! Changing map.
Yay.
this the right variant? Oh, wait, that's not the right variant of the map. There we go.
Aw.
We're back. You guys kind of wake up. Where are you going, Viraj?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Mirage, come back!
You want me to just remove the stuff? Is that what you want me to do?
Sure.
Just delete the fog.
No more fog, yay.
So yeah, you all awaken.
Alette's gonna share about her little conversation with Death. First of all, he's excited for the new tea. Second of all, there's a mild belief, and word from Death himself, that, the dragon's personal space may have been invaded. You know, people might have gone inside his no-no square, and that's why he's having a temper tantrum. Also, Birdman, he says hi. Death does wish you hello.
Barry, unmute, please.
Mr. Assassin Man.
Okay, if he's not gonna unmute, oh well. And
He is here.
eventually, well, Morphos kind of looks at you is like, well, primordials help them if they've invaded its space.
Best way, I would assume, to fix this problem would either be to be rid of the problem itself, which would be the dragon, which I would feel very bad about doing because, good lord, if fate is awakening, and if fate is awakening, I don't want to touch that. Why are we measuring?
Good question. Why are you measuring?
Why did you get to a tree?
And eventually, Cade comes running back. It's like, y'all need to pay attention to your dang elf friend. Yurio was her name. Flames of the fire primordial shield me. She's been wandering all night.
I was having important conversations with my primordial, and I had to share this newfound information.
Oh, do tell.
It was important. Oh, well, Death says hello to the Birdman. He's excited for the new tea. That's the nice things. The bad news is the elves, the peoples, have invaded the dragon's personal space. And the dragon's not happy about that, as most dragons, very righteously should be. So, the solutions? An apology, a very grand apology from the people, or we get rid of the dragon. And I prefer the first option, because I don't feel like tampering with a fear dragon, you know?
You got that right. Goodness gracious, they really dug themselves in this time. Wow. Well, I'll leave your decisions up. We'll leave your decisions up to you guys, but we know of two things. There is an elf not hideout, there's an encampment a little ways down, and he's gonna point this way. And there's the dragon's den is somewhere further up north, over yonder.
Uh-huh.
It's you wouldn't get into the camp unless, well, gosh dang it, it's just on the move again. I'll be back.
I got you. Where is it going? Oh, girl, maybe I did.
Nessa, is Yurio still sleepwalking?
Bro. I mean, give me a...
Is that a yes or a no?
I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know. And Morphos is gonna look at you, he's like, yes, we can take you to their camp, or we can show you where its den is.
Can we do the people first? they're going to be easier to talk to, less dangerous to talk to, less likely to kill us. Easy enough for everyone to understand.
Yeah. Very well. Gather your things. This could be a very bumpy ride. Dukan. Forward scouting, please. As you wish. Oh, Uriel's awake. Okay. And Kate's gonna walk up behind us like, we're moving this way. Party has dictated that we move this way. Or towards the... Okay, there we go.
We're towards the top right corner of the map.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, well, Barrage is just off map.
Okay.
I'm off the grid,
And
guys.
what...
Oh, I don't want to.
do?
Good lord. Oh, there's like... Whoa. Throwing my sofa.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have you guys do a little bit of like free RP, because I still need to get something really quickly set up. So,
Mr. Birdman!
Barry, pay attention.
Yeah, sorry.
Man of the bird. Kai Rock, correct?
Yeah.
Have you ever personally spoken to Death? Because he knows very much so about you.
I don't think I.
Maybe I should set up a meeting between you two sometime. That'd be interesting to see. But maybe that would be dangerous.
All right. All right. Let me throw some stuff down. Hey, Salem?
Yes.
Yeah, do you have the thing you used for the bones in the one room?
Ooh, my little skelly boys.
Can you please pass those?
Yeah.
One DM to another, like...
I got you, fam. Hold on.
The
Where'd
tiny
they go?
dragon is like...
Where'd my
grabby ends.
my skelly
Can I
boy?
just say a canonic thing about my avatar?
Skelly boy?
Can I say like a little canon thing about my avatar?
Yeah. Let's hear the canon thing.
Like in the way I have because I'm writing lore to like my avatar and stuff. The thing I have as my profile right now. Very short, very small. Like in this form, there is a bigger version, but Canon J is like short, very small, maybe like size of large dog. Like
I love it.
legitimately like size of large dog, unless stated otherwise.
Yeah. Tiny creatures.
Jay,
Yo.
I think your stream saws the "we'll be right back" sign.
Yeah, because I'm doing something that you guys can't see.
Oh, okay.
I, as moderator, I have 3 tabs open. I've got the Discord, I've got the quest, I've got the stream. So
Okay.
he's being responsible and not spoiling anything.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm being a responsible DM.
Imagine.
Which is very new. Anyway, so let's get this rolling, shall we?
Oh, it's ready?
Yep, we're ready.
Yay!
Go back to the actual screen.
I hate side profiles.
Can you guys see what you're supposed to be seeing?
I see the very bottom of the map.
Yep,
and
that's
that's about it.
exactly what you're supposed to be seeing.
I see the bottom.
drag and drop everybody in here.
Do 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 do.
All right. And what you guys see is, it's not fog, but what you see is this bank of deep kind of like, it's not fog, but there's definitely quite a bit of smoke as the area around this place seems to have been burned to a singe.
Ha ha.
And you guys stop a little way out. You are free to move. Just don't go too far. Don't okay. Don't go anywhere you can't see yet, okay? Please.
I love that you need to specify that because someone's gonna get lost under the fog.
Yeah.
Oh, also Jay, on stream, because I'm not looking, do you have it set up to DM view or player view?
Oh, hold up. Can I set it to player view? There we go.
Yeah, at the top.
There we go. That's
That'll
better.
block out-
That's better.
Yeah, that'll block it out on stream. Figured you would appreciate that little tidbit.
Yeah, thank you. What? Morpheus kind of looks around like, this was not this way last night. You can say that again, partner. Don't call me partner. What? I can't choose my lexicon here. Yes, you can. Kate. Yes, you can.
Okay, we're arguing. Wouldn't the more important thing be to find if anyone's alive still?
Imperatively, yes, but... well...
So then why are we lollygagging?
Cade. And Cade's going to... I have to switch this to DM view, because I need to be able to see. You will see Cade move off into the mist and like, follow at your own haphazard, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm nothing but haphazard, so it's perfect.
That or just wait here. Oh, whoa.
Want to follow the man!
Alright.
I don't like waiting. Waiting is dumb. Why wait when can follow?
And Cade's gonna move off into the smoke, kind of disappearing. And the lizard man's gonna stay by most of you. Oh yeah, you guys moved out. Holy.
Want to follow? Where?
You can move as you where you see fit. But Cade's gonna disappear, and a few. If you guys are searching for survivors, please make perception checks.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's her bonus? I know she had a good bonus perception checks, or what should. Yeah. I should start saving formulas. That would make life so much easier.
Roll? Question mark? Ah, there we go. Natural 20. Plus 8. That's what we like to see.
17 plus 7, so a 24.
Do I find any survivors?
What did you? Okay.
He had a natural 20.
Oh jeez.
Plus 8.
You
Say
hear
don't.
off, towards the direction you believe Cade, and looking back, you now realize, Dukan disappeared off into, you just hear, on the ground,
Yo.
now! I ain't putting up with none of this nonsense today.
So where is that? Is that the top right corner of
That
the
would be
grid?
the top right corner.
Well, I'm gonna move over there.
Oh,
Or
Yuri,
move
oh, you
close.
did not. You should not have moved that far.
Doo-doo.
There may be points where I say I will be taking control, just so that you don't go certain places. But
Oh.
you see,
Can I like...
Cade
Whoa, not like that.
Cade and Dukan and Morphos are just kind of striding along, like kind of just by everybody else. You see, Cade has what looks like an elf captain. It looks like kind of a flintlock pistol, because that's about the area of technology we're getting to. Gunpowder weapons are starting to be a thing, but they're not as common as magically based weapons. So you see, like, Cade holding this strange artificer's work. It's not a flintlock, but you see what looks like in the back of it a gem or a spell scroll that's been fitted to a slot. And he's got the elf at gunpoint. He's like, I ain't putting up with none of your crap today. You self-righteous, pointy ears got yourselves in trouble, and you ain't gonna take your darn gripes out on me. And if you want to fight, then I sure as hell am willing to give it to you. And you see, like, the captain is kind of frozen rigid, and is like, I do not answer to mercenaries. Especially not the likes of you.
Oh, it's gonna chime in. Okay, maybe we don't start with the pointy ears insult, please. Ouch. My feelings. That I wasn't even insulted. Also, maybe we don't start a fight, please. Please. If somebody dies today, it's going to be on me. And I don't want my primordial after me for any more deaths. Please. Please, can we have
Why
a
would your primordial be
conversation?
mad at you if you didn't kill him?
Because I'm supposed to be a doctor on all technical counts. I currently don't hold diamonds in my possessions. If somebody dies, I can't help them.
And the elf's gonna look, and which primordial do you serve, kin?
I serve the primordial of death.
You
Ooh,
see-
shocker, he has doctors.
And you see kind of like the eyes of the elf and what look to be the three remaining survivors kind of darken slightly. It's like, so you do not serve the golden tree.
Unfortunately, I was not given the opportunity to. No, I don't.
Mm.
I thought the blackened fingers would be enough proof of that.
Benefit of the doubt. At least for now. Anyway.
I swear on my life, I've never once killed somebody
That is
doing my practice.
not...
I would just like to understand what's going on right now, because my primordial has more work, and it's making him a little bit cranky. Just a little bit cranky.
Well, I was about to be on my way to the Dragon's Den when I do believe these two mercenaries decided to, for lack of a better word, it's not try and kill, but stop me, accost, whichever word you see fit. And, forgive me, but I'm not exactly in the most pleasant mood after seeing half of my soldiers raised into oblivion. Listen,
Might I
man,
ask what did this?
Say again? Sorry?
Might I ask what did this?
Another dragon, of course. Apparently, there's not. Apparently, there's more than one of them now.
Oh, said
No.
dragons. I had heard the reason the first one. I don't know where Yurio is going. I just saw her flash across the map. Anyways, the reason I had heard the first one was upset was something had invaded their territory, their domain, their space. May we know what exactly happened between you and the dragon?
We were sent to I would not say converse, but to retrieve something from its hoard, something which is owed to us.
I see. And that would be, if we may be privileged enough to know.
That is where I apologize. Only those who serve the golden tree may know.
Yet, over the table question, is the golden tree like connected to the primordial of life?
Essentially, yes.
Didn't Death say that her family was connected to it?
I was gonna say,
as well.
Okay. So she is gonna bring that up. Alette's gonna calmly and remain as calm as she can in this situation, no matter how stressed she may be. I myself may not serve under the tree directly, but my father does, and all of my brothers do. My two older and my youngest. My mother does, and the rest of my family does. Even if I do not directly serve under, parts of my practices are still devoted to the tree.
If I may ask, what is the name of your family? Your family name?
Oh, this is gonna be the first time Alette's ever had to say it out loud in front of anyone in this party. Ew. Lunar Veil.
Luna. Then you see is actually insight really quick, or insight or perception.
Ooh, okay.
And this is for anybody who wants to see this.
They're the same,
Me.
so I want to see this. I hope I get to see it anyways, but I would like to. I got an 18. I'll take it.
16.
16? 18, 16. Alright.
Yeah, I got skills.
Alright. You see his eyes darken, only for a brief moment, but it's still, there, and in a flash, that darkening of his expression is gone, almost as if it had never been there. But you can also tell some of his companions are kind of shocked at the name. It's like, and he's like, and your name? And Morphos is gonna step over. Is like, and he's gonna silently, kind of lean and whisper to you. He's like, I would not advise sharing that with these people. They're very quick to violence.
You'll have to forgive, but I am aware my family name holds some power. I would like to keep my first private.
As you wish.
I try not to reveal where I am often. So you'll have to forgive, but I'm still curious to what is this object you're seeking?
We were given explicit orders not to speak about it. And
Orders from who?
the prince, madam.
Over the table, would Alette understand which prince they're referencing specifically? Because there's bound to be at least 4.
He's...
Would I need to make it like an insight check to know which one very specifically?
Yeah.
Insight check?
Yes,
Okay. It's the same as my perception, so we're just gonna roll that formula. I don't know nothing! I know nothing about nobody!
The prince, madam. I cannot speak.
You're one of those high and mighty kind, aren't you?
Forgive me.
Apologies. My family's had personal struggles with royal family. It's not appreciating free healthcare services.
Very. He's gonna pause for a moment. It's like. Then he seems to think it's like, seeing as your name holds some weight, there might be something we can tell you.
I will take any drop of information you can give me.
There is the prince who tasked us with this has been suffering from an unknown sickness of sorts that has plagued him for years of his life, and we've been sent to retrieve something from the dragon's hoard that is supposedly able to cure said thing.
You wanted an item to fix this illness.
Yes, madam. We've tried cures from every doctor, every corner of the world, but nothing has worked.
You'll have to forgive me, but from a dragon's hoard, that item is owed to you as a prince. The dragon's not going to just give that up. Did you try conversing, asking to borrow the object before just taking it, or did you barge straight in there?
We tried to enter its domain, but from what we know, there are actually two of them. We were barred at the gates by what appeared to be an adult red dragon. A large male, to be specific.
Oh, no. That won't do at all. Right.
And, well, we tried to convince it, and as much as I hate to say it, we did. When it refused, we did attempt to force our way past. But you must understand, the prince is in dire need of assistance, and we fear that this darkness that has set upon him could very well lead to untold repercussions. The leaves of... We tried to give him a leaf from the golden tree in attempts to heal this sickness. The leaf withered and died within his grasp.
More than that, just problematic.
So,
best I could offer as a doctor would genuinely just be find a different way to fix him. And this is not to say the prince deserves whatever's happening to him, but if you can't find the origin, how are we supposed to guarantee this object can do anything?
it is... Well, legend, madam, has it that... No. Legends are of no use now, in case you're like, and you aren't telling us something. Yeah, I know how this goes. Y'all... See it time and time again. Y'all don't want to speak the truth because you know it's gonna get you in trouble. Is that it? And he's gonna And you see the scroll in his gun begin to kind of glow. It's like, I don't care what kind of royal nonsense you've mixed yourselves up in, but let me tell you, there ain't no getting past an adult red dragon. And even worse, if there's a fear dragon in there, you're gonna wish to all the gods you hadn't.
I hate to agree, but if you've invaded their space and their territory, their domains of existence, may my primordial have mercy on you all, because they're not going to.
Well, now there is a debt that is truly to be owed. I lost men to that thing, and well, like it or not, we require this item, and I am less inclined to take no for an answer.
Do you understand what you're about to walk into? You and your men aren't going to make it out of that alive. They're not going to let you just walk away with something that's theirs. You should know as well as I do. If you serve the tree, if you and your men serve under that tree, you should understand how this situation is going to work.
Then it kind of like grimaces, like, I wish I had an alternative, ma'am. And unless you or your friends can provide one, I simply see no other way. We were all here. That he's gonna gesture around. And it's like, when, no, not when, we've been the prince's guard for years. He's important to us.
What good is a guard if they're all dead?
Is it wrong to want to be willing to sacrifice yourself for another person?
I would say it is if you're going to be a complete buffoon about how you go out.
Then what do you suggest we do, madam? Simply walk away? Or...
I suggest you don't walk your men into their deaths. They don't deserve that. I'm sure the tree doesn't want that for you or your men. Your best option right now would be to find a different item, or find a way to make peace with the dragons and see if you can come to an understanding. But as I see it right now, they're not going to want to come to an understanding.
So be it. Persuasion check, please.
Oh, she might not be very persuasive. She's got a +4!
Barrage and rest of Co. While Ayla is having this conversation, are you standing by, or are you going to do something?
I'm just making sure they don't pull anything.
Yeah, same. You're just kind of watching, waiting.
You rolled a
Observing
2!
the bone.
I have to roll for him as well, so...
Roll a 1, please! It was about to be a 20 and it flipped!
This happened to me so many times with this thing, guys.
I know, right?
Nope.
Oh,
Because he was like, Madam, perhaps you would be able to come with us or such, but it is either we go to the dragons and attempt once again to persuade them, or if need be, fight in combat to the bitter end, or maybe something else. You say you serve death? Is that correct?
I serve almost directly under him, yes. If there's his second in command, which would have more influence in this situation than I would, but no one could get a hold of that man.
The second in command?
We'll worry about that man later. Yes, I serve under death, but I don't think I'm gonna hold much influence over these people. I'm just one of his few doctors. I don't hold influence in that world.
Do you think perhaps if we were to tell you what is afflicting him, do you think you could perhaps tell us a way to fix it? We haven't ever checked with someone who works directly under death.
If I had enough information, possibly.
He's going to pass you a few sheets of paper, which kind of have all this information kind of stocked up with, like, on it, and, Jay having trouble speaking. And one is a sketch, and you recognize that it looks very similar to, like, the effect you have going on, except, like, your effect, it's not detrimental in a sense. It's not harming you so much as to you it's an inconvenience. It's a side effect of
Can't feel
the
nothing
magic
with my
you-
fingertips.
that,
My
yeah,
fingertips feel nothing.
but it's not killing you, essentially.
Yeah, I can breathe and run around and
You can do things.
I can do my life, This is...
And it looks, just from the sketch, it looks like an undead curse of sorts that could quite literally be consuming this person from the inside out.
Oh. This is... Oh! She's, like, gonna look between her fingertips and the paper, and she's like, that's a problem. I don't know enough about this effect to be useful to fix it. But... does anyone by chance have really, really nice tea leaves? And I mean the best kind of tea leaves you could possibly find.
I'm gonna make a fate roll.
Alright.
If
Please
fate
be
is
in
in
my
your
favor.
favor.
Please be in my favor. Please be in my favor.
Fate is in your favor. You're going to see the man pull out the no, not the captain. This one kind of walks up, is like, I was saving these for perhaps another time, or maybe as a gift to persuade the dragons, but
Oh, how about
you
a
see
gift of...
golden tea leaves.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I will pay you back as much as I can for these, but can I use them as an offering to my deity? Because I don't know enough about this effect. And if I bother him twice within a 48-hour span, he might not be as forgiving. Please.
Go ahead.
I don't know
Go
how
ahead,
his
madam.
magic works to affect people, but he... Oh, thank you!
If you believe it will help.
Oh, who would he find favorable with me? Because I fear if I go alone, I might get an earful.
Trying
Could
to decide.
she...
Sorry, go.
Could she take, like, a couple party members with her to meet with death?
You can take one, or I'm gonna. There's no. You may take one or two. You may not bring the entire
Okay.
group.
Oh, who could help me the most? Who does he find
From
favorable?
what you know, Abram serves Barrage serves under Dark Aether by the appearance of his cloak, and Kyrock is an assassin, but he doesn't serve directly under any primordial specifically.
Mirage, I want you and the bird to come with me, because Death said hi to the bird, and I feel as though Death might be favorable.
Okay.
But you two are coming with me, and be warned, there's going to be 3 of them, not 1.
All right.
Yes, 3 of them. With that, I'm going to assume she's gonna, like, kind of start doodling in the dirt, a similar-esque symbol to her hand to kind of help bring a connection with the other 2. It's not as easy as, like, just prancing by herself, I'm going to assume it is.
Here we go!
You might feel ha-ha funny, I apologize. Please don't insult him. Please.
Alright. The symbol glows, and the symbols along Kyrock and Abram's clothing glow as well.
Oh, please work, please work, please work, please work. Oh, he's going to kill me.
I love that, that's great.
I'm so sorry for Alette, because it's been less than 10 hours since she last saw him and he's fucking him again. Like, I have more questions.
Yo, we're in space.
So the 3 of you appear, and they let you look behind you, and there's no dragon man in a large cloak, no. You look into the astral abyss, and you see something move.
My grand dearest primordial ancient one, I have very important questions. I bring you offering. Please.
You see,
Don't kill me for bringing guests.
like you see the kind of surface of this astral void move as one of the 3 heads, the middle head you would guess, because that's the main speaker, appears as like, child, as much as I enjoy having you as a cleric, this is a bit much.
I know, okay, I'm sorry, it's excessive. I know it's only been like 3 hours since I last saw you, but this is genuinely very, very important. And it's not actually about me this time, it's about a prince and the dragon situation. And I'm really trying to come forward to a peaceful solution because I am a doctor. I don't like the idea of having to kill one group or let the other group die being stupid. Please. I have gold tea leaves. I've brought someone who serves under another primordial that works closely with you, and I brought the bird! Look, it's the bird! Please, please don't kill me. Please. Please.
He kind of looks at... He's gonna go to Barrage first. He's like, you serve the leader of my half of the Pantheon. Interesting, as he is still asleep within the Endless Abyss.
We do not speak often.
No, I would assume not. He only appears in dreams anymore. And he looks over to the bird, and you see, like, almost this, like, chuckle. What are you doing here?! Out!
Wait, who showed up?
Equinox hiding in the top corner.
Wait, what?
You were hiding in the top corner!
I didn't even touch my token this time.
No, I think it's funny.
I love it.
And he looks at the bird with almost this fond smile. He's like, It's been a long time since I've seen someone of your ability and connection.
Oh my god, he's not murdering me. Oh, thank god.
He kind of leans closer and, like, you can hear this, like, heavy gust of wind as he almost, like, sniffs the bird, and it's like, your power has grown since I had last heard of you. There's like, if he would smile, you could tell he would be smiling. Like, good. Good. Looks at Ayla, it's like, as much as I dislike being annoyed while I'm trying to sleep.
No, I know, you're working, you're busy, you're a very busy man.
Honestly, I should have just let Grim deal with you. But
I
he's
don't want to talk to Grim. Grim does not like me. Grim would have stabbed me.
Fair.
No matter what I gave him. He
Ugh.
really doesn't like me, please.
Yes, he is a handful.
Wait, who?
Oh,
He's
his
my
right hand.
Yes, my right hand. The one who helps me run things.
I've had the unfortunate curse of meeting him face to face.
Yes.
He's the reason I do have that stab mark on my shoulder. I would like to point this out. The last time I saw him, he stabbed me in the shoulder. That was very painful. I didn't appreciate it.
I lectured him, don't worry. God,
Thank you.
with you clerics is like being a parent, but worse. Anyway, yes.
Questions, right?
He looks at you.
There's a lot of them. You know your magic and my fingertips, right? And how they're numbed from it?
Hmm? Yes.
If a person were to suffer similar effects, however, not from using magic having been given to them by you, but like more like an illness or a curse, what would be the best way to fix that? Because I've been trying to fix my fingertips for a very long time and I can't figure that out, so maybe you would know.
I do not know. I would have to know the individual. There are very few who have leveled that kind of curse. All of whom I can
A nobility with an elven guard. A prince, to be specific.
And you kind of hear this low rumbling chuckle. It's like, have you really forgotten, little elf?
Listen, I've been very busy with your work on top of
trying to figure out who you are and where you belong.
and what to do with my fingers. Yes, I've had a lot. It's been, do this for me, fight this wyvern, kill the wyvern, do this doctor bit for me. You have a lot of work you ask of me, because you don't have many clerics. You have, what, 7, 8? You should get more.
9 now, but...
Oh, yay!
No. I mean, you see his... Then you hear like another rumbling. It's like, you're really going to sugarcoat it? Really? You're not going to tell her outright? Oh, being attached to these two numbskulls is terrible. Absolutely excruciating. And you see the left head, which is much more, like, sleek, like, narrower and more, like, angular, but somehow managing to be kind of sleek.
Why can't I ever just deal with one head at a time? It always has to be 2 or more.
Oh, you poor little girl. I can't believe you don't remember. I would
It's very hard in recent years. The past 10 years, I haven't even had time to look into my own self or my family. I haven't written to my family in 4 years.
Oh, yes, it is fun watching them squirm over the fact that they haven't heard from you. Absolutely lovely.
Unrelated, please, can I just get the straight answer this time? For once. Once!
Do you remember the first time you tapped our power?
Oh.
The first time you came in contact with the 3 faces of death itself?
I very unfortunately do remember that someone, didn't get to go home that day.
Your dirty little secret! Except guess what? They did go home! Though not in quite as splendid condition, I will admit.
This was my fault? Oh,
Your dirty little secret, Alet. The one
don't
you've
like
kept
you.
from
Have I ever
everyone.
told you you're my least favorite head?
Oh, I know. I'm generally everybody's least favorite head except for Grim. Grim's the only one who understands my plight. Having two numbskulls for brothers.
So, do I have to be the one to fix this?
Maybe, maybe not. I can't really say. You're the one who tapped our power. We don't know what side effects it might have had on the poor boy. We were the one wielding it. Oh, but it is so delightful to watch them struggle.
Well, she's gonna start swearing in Elvish, kind of aggressively.
Like,
That's a problem.
the eyes of the left head kind of, like, light up with, like... You could tell he's, like, laughing like, absolutely howling internally. But the middle
I
head
don't
is...
want that face from you.
The middle head
Back.
is
I'm
just,
talking to the
like...
middle head.
The middle
is
head,
fun.
you see one of the, like, clawed paws just go up and, like, press to the middle head is like... Oh... Yeah.
Is there any way I could figure out how to rectify the effects? I mean, I can't even fix my own fingers, let alone fix... If I did this to him, I don't know how to fix this either.
What you fail to realize is that within each person there lies a spark. And he's gonna reach out with his claw and touch like each person over their heart individually, and you will all three see the area touch start to glow, and it's like, look at the spark.
Where did
you
he
have.
touch?
Kind of like where over your heart would be.
Okay, that's what I assumed, but you like cut out on the
frick.
specific location. So
and like, look at the spark you each possess. And Barrage, yours is actually fairly bright, considering for like a machine. And in fact, yours might actually be the brightest there. Like, look to the machine. Despite being of metal, of artificial origin, and serving probably one of the most volatile among us primordials, he is one with himself and his power. The bird, while not serving a primordial, is still strong in his own ways. He does not question who he is, and while the regrets of his past do linger, often enshrouding his thoughts, he still burns. Whereas you...
you're giving me lessons.
Look at,
You can't ever just give me answers. It has to be a lesson.
kind of chuckles, like, you have to learn somewhere. But that is not the point. The point is that you, whether subconsciously or not, you still deny what you are. And there is no easy way to deal with that, I'll admit, but only when you are able to accept who you are. And, quite frankly, what the world has become, will you ever find out how you will deal with this situation and the situations to come. Fate stirs again.
I work so hard, only to realize my progress is not as great as I would hope, and it comes to bite me in the rear end.
kind of smiles a bit. It's like, you know, we primordials were not always as good at this as we are now.
You have all the time in the world to learn and grow. I have a lifespan. And she's gonna pull out the tea leaves she was gifted and offer them out to her deity. Well, at least I have some idea where to go next, at least.
You do. And, like, one of the claws is gonna lift out and carefully take the tea. Like, this is appreciated. And he's gonna kind of, like, the second head is like, why do you always be so gentle with them? A harsh lesson is a harsh lesson, you know. Ugh. You make for the worst giver of advice. Now shut up.
You complain about my company when you have to live with that. I think my company's better.
I do not complain about your company. In fact, I think they're very suiting for you. Anyway, you have been gone for a bit. I would suggest you return.
Oh, they're going to hate me. Okay.
No one ever said you had to tell them it was you.
Honesty
True that.
is a start in the right direction. I've never been one to lie about my mistakes.
Honesty killed the cat.
Satisfaction brought it back. And it's also
Right.
curiosity killed the cat. Imbecile. If you're going to try to give me a lesson, at least give me the correct lesson.
Narrowed, like the left
Death,
one
imbecile.
narrows.
Nothing.
The left head of
It's
death
a weird
kind of
video game.
narrows its eyes before, like,
There's no point to it. It's just for fun.
oh, very well. Come on,
You can't be-
shoot.
Not about it. It's not.
No, it's the left one telling me to go away. That's new. Come on, boys. We have a prince to fix. Oh, God.
And we're going back. Meanwhile, Arturus Urio. This is gonna be a meanwhile. A few hours is passing while the three kind of stay in this meditative trance before and it kind of leaves you guys out there kind of on your own. Hostilities have decreased somewhat, and Kate has gone to, like, not sulking, kind of wandering around, while Dukan, much to your surprise, has gone through and started rummaging through the belongings of the dead. Would you two like to do anything? Or no?
Not really.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, Arturus, be productive. Do stuff. Woo!
I mean, what is there to do? I guess I could
Yeah,
talk
what is
about the situation.
Learn
like
more about the
everything.
prince. See if they'll give you information. You're a different kind of elf.
Yeah.
who?
There's like 3 different elves here, isn't there? See if they'll give you more
Yeah.
information.
We'll see which one of us hits the elf race lottery.
Abuse
up,
your
people?
heritage.
I'm 112 years old. I know things.
Oh, that's so young in comparison to Alette. Wait. Oh my god.
That's so... No. It's funny because despite him being fully grown, Arturus is like a baby.
Oh god, Alette. Why do I keep having the oldest characters?
I wonder. I feel like can I like retroactively change his age?
That's fine.
I mean, we haven't really done a lot of.
No, you're
a
good.
lot
Like,
of-
this is the phase, like, you're good to
Okay.
change stuff right
I'm
now.
gonna just do a little bit of character editing here.
Okay.
He's still gonna be young, but like,
Yeah. All
He's
right.
not gonna feel like a baby.
He's a little
yeah,
baby.
All right.
a little baby.
What are you guys doing? If anything. Side
Wonder if
Trying
I
to
should
learn
age him up for
Yes.
100. Yeah, I guess I'll go. I guess I'll go talk to him. And I am just gonna age him up 100 years. Make things.
Are you saying he wasn't over 100 years old?
He was
Why?
23.
Oh,
Oh my
Jesus!
He seriously was a little baby.
Nice.
Bro was bro.
I
Bro,
love
level
Nessa's
10 at
running
23.
commentary in her notes. That's.
We don't talk about my nose.
Wait.
I just love the running commentary. We'll read it out at end of session just to see the progression of this.
Oh, I'm gonna write down some stuff about that death.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write conversations with death down.
Which one are you going to talk to?
This guy up here.
Okay.
Figure out the good old
Any-
measuring.
He looks at you and is like, "Can I help you?"
Yes. Yes? Yes.
And how can I help you?
Is
Hi.
Arturus joining this conversation?
That is up to you.
Yes, you are. Get over here.
Sure. He is now.
Alright. So he was like,
Alright.
and
What do you
how
do?
may I help the two of you?
Oh, we simply wish to understand more about your situation. It seems you have run into quite the blight here. It is unfortunate.
Unfortunate indeed. Yeah, but alas, there's nothing we can do about it without apparently throwing our lives away.
I mean, I'm sure there's something. I've known my friend, the cleric over there, for a good chunk of time. And she usually comes through with these types of things. So I'm sure there will be something useful in her little chat with that.
It is,
I love his faith.
It is disturbing to find that one of our own serves one of the creatures of darkness, but I suppose it can't be helped. Had to be one, or had to be a bad egg at some point.
From what I've heard, she had no choice in the matter. Imagine if you woke up one day and you were blue inexplicably. That wouldn't be very fun.
Oh my god, I love Arturus. Wait, this is iconic.
Well,
No fear, just gonna tell off all the elves.
He's 100 years older. He's a little bit smarter now.
that
Love it.
being
Let me change my sheet to this.
that being said,
There we go. I just realized his age is 1, 2, 3. That's cool.
Aw, I'm younger than him now.
Despite that being said, it is still disturbing, especially one from a family of renowned healers.
A family of what now?
Renowned
You cut out.
healers. Renowned
Oh, okay.
healers. Can you guys hear me? Jeez.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yes. Okay.
And he kind of looks as like,
Yes.
You-
I'm sure her healing would have been more potent had she served life. However, as a traveling companion of hers, I can attest that she's still quite good at it.
and as much as I would be inclined to trust you, you have heard of, you do know what happened with one of the
You good?
You,
To
yep,
you?
I can't
Yes,
speak.
what?
I can't speak.
I'm-
You do know the rumors of what may have happened with the Silvervale family, right? Or the Lunar Vale, sorry.
Lunar.
Lunar Vale, sorry.
All good.
Not particularly. I don't really like prying into others' business. I see them for what they show me.
Yes, well, that can be an issue, because not everything everyone presents is true. That being said, the Lunar Vale family was said to have accidentally harmed a member of the royal family at some point in an while attempting to heal them. And while I'm no great detective or lore master, it's still easy to put one and one together, if you know what I mean.
I can understand the assumption that you're getting to. Why would this royal family member need to be healed in the first place?
There was... honestly, we're probably not even privy to know the information, which is likely why we've only heard stories, but there was a time, likely very long ago, where he was hurt in some way, shape, or form, and one of the family's fledglings, it wasn't too absurdly bad. They thought it would be, I believe, safe for a fledgling healer to try or learn to heal in such a situation. Besides, if it worked, it would improve their family's reputation. That having been said, it apparently, from what little I know, backfired.
Ah. Maybe you should be blaming the authorities that decided it would be a good idea, rather than the inexperience of doing healing.
Well, when those authorities are the royal family, there's not much you can argue with, now is there? That being
Not
said,
argue,
it is not
I'm
the
saying-
fault of the authorities if the healing went wrong. That is the fault of the family and the healer.
Can you repeat that? I was having trouble hearing you.
Sorry.
Okay.
It is no fault of the authorities if the healing went wrong. The fault for that would rest on the healers and the healer's family. Or the healer and the healer's family.
But did you not say that it was it the authorities' decision or the family's decision to have the fledgling healer heal?
Both, actually.
So, you're saying that if a more experienced healer would have tried it, then it would have been
Yes.
better.
But it seemed...
In saying that, you're saying that the royal family and the authorities decided that it would be okay to have a fledgling healer heal, which was the error that caused this issue. You cannot blame
It
only
is
the
no...
healer.
It seemed like it would be, as I have explained before, it seemed in such a way the wound wasn't too bad that they thought it would be a better thing for a fledgling healer to learn from. That being said, I do not take kindly to outsiders insulting the motives of our people and our royalty.
I do not insult, I only speak fact.
And there are times where you must learn that speaking fact will get you in more trouble than simply biting your tongue.
What trouble?
Now, if you would excuse me.
I mean, clearly you have no problem getting yourself in trouble. That's why you have 2 dragons who want to murder you.
Talking, outsider. I have little patience to hear you.
I'm like now listing my favorite iconic party moments.
There's gotta be
Also,
more.
can we talk about Nessa's notes really fast? I'm so sorry.
All right. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
So
Always.
around this time, everyone is waking up.
I'm going to assume that that's probably going to be the first one who's all the way there, and she's like, well, I have news. Whether you call it good or bad is up to you.
And this news?
I request 2 things before I share this information. One, I would like all of you to sit down.
By your pardon, the watch is not done.
I would like you to sit down. And she's going to put a little more command in her voice, like she's not taking no for an answer. If you would like this news to be shared with you, I need you to sit down and pay attention. I also need to guarantee my safety.
No harm will come to you. No harm will come to you. Well, actually, correction. You hear Cade speak is like, listen, no harm's gonna come to you while we're here. They try anything, well, they'll see just how easily the fire burns. And you see his eyes flicker red for a moment before Morphos puts a hand on his shoulder. He's like, calm yourself, Cade.
I would like to personally remind them, just because I am a doctor does not mean I need to first and foremost. If he asks me, I will waiver his. Now, sit down and listen. Yes?
They sit.
Story time! I, first of all, need you to understand when I speak these words, know they do not come easily to me. Where is Yurio going?
What? Good question!
Homegirl keep jumping around the map.
She's in the walls.
Okay. It's fine. Yeah, so back to intense moments. These words do not come lightly, they do not come without pain, remorse, and guilt. I need that to be very well understood.
The silence.
Your young prince, or old prince, I'm not entirely certain how old he would be now.
You are around similar ages, by the way, just saying.
Okay. So young, because she's still considered young by high elven standards.
Yeah.
The young prince was the first person I had healed at the age of 26. I made a mistake that day. And I tapped into power I didn't know existed. That was the day I was supposed to be welcome under the service of the tree, and I wasn't. And that is my mistake, and that is my... Now I need you to understand this, however. I will not apologize for trying to help a soul. I do not have remorse over that. I have remorse that I made a mistake and couldn't help him in the right way. Now, what's going to happen is you are going to be smart men, and you're not going to immediately assume violence upon me or my family. You try that, and I will personally put your heads on pikes. And they will be my next option, my primordial. Are we understood?
We are understood.
Good. I don't know what my party mates know or what you've told them while I've been away, but I made a mistake that day. I tried to heal him while given permission from his family and my family to try this. It was a mistake. I should not have been the one to help him today. Now, we have 2 options here. And what options we decide to go with is entirely upon you. I and my party can go and try to speak with said dragons and learn if you give us more details about this item, because I'm not going to go and risk my life to save a prince if this item isn't worth it in the slightest. Or, and I highly doubt I'm getting approval for this one, and I haven't even talked to my party about it, but we're gonna throw it out there as an option anyways. I go see the prince, I make up for my mistakes of the and I see what I can do now as an experienced healer to help him.
You may do what you will, or what you believe is best. We will not push the dragons as of the moment, but nor can we stay, so to speak. The rest of you, side note, you are awake now. And it looks like, and, well, it is not easy to forgive, and I fear I do not forgive you, but nor do I wish harm upon you. That being said, you are free to do what you will. We must stay, we must go. Sorry, we must go, return home. And that, as he begins to move, you just hear a cold voice as Morphos, Kane, and Dukan suddenly appear behind the elves, and you hear Morphos is like, I apologize, Lunar Veil, but these men will not be going anywhere. And, correction, you see him kind of, like, appear on the man's left side, this long-bladed spear in hand. It almost looks more, correction, it's a glaive. And he just kind of appears and strikes the man through, the blade turning to this shadow essence as he cuts the elf down, and from across the way, Cade just kind of smirks and is like, sorry, lady, but contract's gotta be fulfilled. And he takes 2 shots, killing 2 more elves, while Dukan appears behind the other one and stabs him through, blood and gore spilling everywhere.
I'm sorry. What in the actual... And we're gonna bleep that out, because I'm not allowed to say that.
I've removed this swearing restriction, just be careful.
It's the big bomb,
It's the big bomb, yeah, okay.
It's the big bomb, so we're gonna bleep it out. Are you kidding? The things I do.
And he's gonna look back and he's like, we do apologize, but it must be done.
I don't give two. I don't care what you think must be done. My source of information!
Yeah, how are we supposed to reason with the dragon now?
How am I supposed to learn what this item is? They're the only ones who knew anything about it besides the royal family. And I don't think they want to see my face ever again.
We're the ones who know. They were merely told there was an item. We know exactly what they're looking for.
And you don't share this till now? Are you? Oh, why? The world is full of too many buffoons. Maybe the left head is right.
What they were searching for is a drop of dragon's blood. More specifically, heart blood, or heart fire.
Oh.
Something that can only be attained by killing a dragon. They believed they were after some kind of gemstone. That is false.
They believed they were after what?
They believed they were after a gemstone. What they were truly after was Heartfire.
Was the blood of a dragon.
Yes.
That's cool.
And they believed that because one of the dragons was in a somewhat weaker condition, they would be able to obtain this blood, or this item. They didn't know it was blood, of course.
Must it be done by murder? Is there really no other way to obtain this?
They could have negotiated.
We'd have
They
to
chose
submit a
not
paper
to.
cut.
They tried to sneak in. And the unfortunate thing was, the dragon's mate was there.
Well,
And, let's just say that trying to attack a dragon guarding eggs, well, weak from laying eggs, is never a good idea. And if its mate is around, then, oh well. That being said, I must bid you farewell, Lunar Vale. We will meet again, but under different stars.
I meet
And-
you again, I'm liable to slap you across the face. I hope you're aware of this.
You may try. And you see him,
Oh, it will
like,
not-
lift a hand and snap a finger as shadows curl up around the three, and one by one they disappear. And... correction, no, go.
No random fact. Yo. Okay. Love it. Anyways. So let's gonna, stand up and dust herself off from where she had been meditating. And glance around at her party mates and say, I do deeply apologize, but I don't know about everyone else. Uriel, get out of the tree. But I need to fix my mistake of the past. It has been well over 100 years since this has happened. 162, I believe. I
Interesting.
can't accept me as I am without fixing the prince. So I'm, for one, want to go speak to the dragons. But I do not expect everyone to agree with this statement.
Well, you were told to come out here to make peace with, or at least get whatever's causing problems to stop, so. At least the elves that were bugging them are gone.
I guess. I would have rather... Oh, speaking of... Death is not going to be happy with the extra work. Oh well. She's gonna kind of walk over, poke them, and look at her party. Does anyone want to loot these, or can I just start a burial for them?
Wait, did you say, does anybody want to eat these?
Loot.
Oh.
L-O-O-T. Loot. Don't eat body.
I heard the
That's a
last,
bigger
like,
problem.
2 letters, so...
I'll loot them. Add some
Okay,
more weapons to my collection.
I need a... I'm gonna make a fate roll.
I had to... That's a D.
Fate is on your side!
Yeah!
You find...
Finally.
2 onyx gemstones.
Ooh.
Don't
no
know what
time.
those are used for, but that sounds cool.
Gems tend to be used in spellcasting.
Yep.
That, or they get sold for good money.
Yep.
I
like
specifically want diamonds. Your onyx is worth nothing to me.
Alright.
You said I found 2?
Yep. You found 2.
Sweet. I can pay rent.
Alright. And
Yeah,
with-
we can pay rent next month.
Okay. And that's where we're gonna cut. I'm gonna take you guys back over to the lobby.
Yo.
Portal.
Stas?
Welcome to the lobby, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh. Your lobby looks so cool.
You can put your tokens, you can mess around. I don't care. And before we end off this session, we're gonna do a little something. Before we end off this session here, kind of gonna do a little something because I found this to be extremely hilarious. We get to read out Nessa's like notes.
Read, please.
Okay.
Can I read out my personal favorite? Really?
Which one?
Yeah.
Tell me the number and you can read it when we get there.
Number 36 and 37 are my personal favorite.
So we started. So this is how it started. This is as the session progresses. We were not fine. Yurio did not, in fact, sleep. She was awake the entire time and enjoyed having someone chase her around. Oh my gosh. We'll be right back. Oh wow, thanks. That hurts. Not fog, but there is smoke. Interesting. Tree. Fallen tree. I am pointy-eared. Pain. Bones. These are some weird bones. Totally did not do the wrong age for Yurio. It was correct the first time. Smiley face. What are you doing here? Heads.
God.
Many heads. Nice weather we're having tonight. Goofy Oh, we're
Goofy,
back. Super spy. Sneak. Words. What are words? In on bold. How did I get glue on my shirt? Okay, we're all good now. No more caps. I lied. I spilled water on my bed. Whatever the screaming cat face with tears is. I got my cat. I am now calm again. Son of a gun, she attacked my foot. And I'm out of water. I got a new water, but my cat is angsty. A new water? Bingo! He's young in elven standards, but in our standards, he's an old grandpa. Ho, ho, ho.
He's an old grandpapa.
I found a chocolate coin in my pocket from Christmas. It tasted dusty and musty. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. Plot twist. Gosh dang! Because I'm not allowed to say that.
Say it. Goddamn!
Oh shoot! Beep! It must not be done. No, Dragu! Ahem, Yurio has a fiance. Is that canon?
It is.
Really?
I need to make a let of.
You need to send me information regarding that, please and thank you.
Oh, God.
The more you know. Salem, you're on year 2.
Technically 3, because 38 is in notes to my best party moments tab. So I get a hello, and I felt mildly concerned because it was a very proper, not just hi or ooh. It's a hello, Salem.
Hello.
37. I'm
sad.
And 38. I am in the best party moments possible.
I do not have, and then 39. I do not have rent. Alright. Yeah, do we want to read out the best party moments?
I'll read out my tab on my personal favorite party moments from when I
Yeah.
joined the session to continue-ish. Alette's correction of the head of death of it's also curiosity killed the cat. Stupid. Calling him an imbecile. That was my personal favorite line she's done since the renewal of the campaign. Arturus being sassy. Can we talk about that? Iconic.
That was funny. That was hilarious. I was struggling to stay in character.
The whole, you know what? Sit down. We're going to tell you how to be iconic. That's the kind of vibe I was getting from that scene. It was great. I loved Arturus. Iconic. 10 out of 10. Would love to see again. The notes from Nessa, and then the sit down. I am sad.
I'm sad.
Oh my.
This will
Told me to get out
continue
of the
to
tree,
grow.
so I'm like, okay.
This will continue to grow, and I will definitely be adding more stuff as sessions go on and things I remember from like previous sessions that were great.
I will also be adding on to my
And this
So that
in
little-
conversation with death will probably become like conversation with deities, and they'll get like labeled by deity. In case we speak to other primordials, but currently the only one I know we've talked to is
Can we
Oh,
just
what?
can we talk about a few of like the character sheets? How Barage's tagline is intense fax machine noises.
I rocks hee hee what money.
Yeah, Kyrok's got that hee hee money. And his fun facts are he yoink, he stab.
Some
Kill
of these
the
are like
big
so
spooky
like
monster. That's your tag. Jeez.
oh yeah.
That's your fun fact. What's the fun fact?
The fun fact: the mark on her hand signifies she killed Big Spooky. That's a reference to the first generation of this specific story, where she got the last hit on a wyvern, and you said Death really just stamped himself on her hand, and I'm like, well, I don't want to get rid of that because that was kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love Arturus' sheet. It's just got thrown in a couple space rifts, and now he's here. Fun facts: was dead, but story revamp said no.
I feel like that, like, two of the, like, taglines are really, really, like, memey and just and then,
Now we've
you
got
know, you got the serious kind of characters, and then you've got the
memes.
less so serious.
Yeah, death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. Oh my gosh.
Mine
It's
is
supposed to, like,
just
hint at character development at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna go through with the best party moments and do a little adding. I do need to pay homage to the old campaign,
Yeah.
Pillow Fight.
I will.
Pillow fight.
That stupid pillow fight! I kid you not. I kid you
it's
not. That
You
was so dumb.
enter the inn and you go into your rooms. Suddenly, you are filled with a strange desire to pillow fight.
You realize we had two of them, and I suspect there's going to be another one in this campaign at some point.
Yeah, so just as an homage to the old campaign, the Pillow Fight is always going to be the biggest memory from there, because that was the very first time Alette shows up. Two geniuses are like, we're gonna have a pillow fight, and she was not having it. And then the second inn they went to, pillow fight! She still was not having it, but that time she was too tired to do anything.
Often ended up with the bird being just repeatedly smacked into a wall by a like. You realize Abram is like 6'8" or something like that, and Kyrok's like 4 foot.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens from like this session to the next, because I don't know what happened in like the 30 minutes 45 minutes I like missed, but
literally
the VOD will
nothing.
be up. Yeah, it's literally just interaction. It kind of kicked off when you got there, so
cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited though, because it's gonna be, we're gonna go see dragons next.
Dragoon.
you don't know how much fun this is going to be for me, like as a dragon nerd.
I'm mildly concerned for my character's safety though, because she's kind of like, crap, I kind of screwed up the prince. Oh, I gotta fix it now.
Also, I will apologize for jumping directly into character lore. I was planning on going like an arc before doing character lore, but it was just way too like easy, convenient. Yeah, it was like way too like hard not to just go straight into.
Can we talk about how Homegirl's whole backstory got spilled and she couldn't do anything about it? She was meditating.
Yeah.
Get spilled to the party mates that went with her, and then while they were getting spilled too, it got spilled to the other ones, and she's like, I don't know what you told them. But yeah, I did kind of screw up the prince.
Hey,
how did you?
Sorry.
How did you do that? It's the same reason my fingers are purple and I can't feel anything out of them. That's why I check heartbeats with my knuckles.
Yep.
Character traits. I'm doing more art of Alette, like kind of just as she's going to progress through the campaign. There'll be minor updates to her token, like outfit changes and whatnot.
Yeah. I was gonna do some like random Evu moments, but I wasn't feeling it this session. Because I was like, this is way too like no, I'm not breaking this time.
This was like, I liked this a lot. This
Yeah.
was a good session.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, before we get to later chat, well, we're gonna say goodbye to everybody.
Hey, chat.
Bye.
Bye,
Goodbye,
stream.
Goodbye, everybody. Hopefully, yeah.
Bye.
Anyway, see you guys. Peace.